Day 3 of the Rugby World Cup is an important day for two Celtic nations. Ireland, Scotland will go head-to-head at the top of Pool A for a massive match, and who will decide where they will finish. It's a massive matchup for this pool, and teams like Japan will be watching closely as to who will come out on top. Hello everyone and welcome back along to your home of rugby, where it is Day 3 match of the day from the Rugby World Cup. We will be tuning in to Ireland versus Scotland, see who will take these important points between the two top-seeded nations in Pool A. Ireland coming into this as the world #1 side, and we have huge expectations that they can put an early lead into their World Cup campaign, and they've gone all guns blazing as well, picking a very strong side. The front row is the best they could pick from. Ken Healy, Rory Best and Tide Furlong inside an impressive Ian Henderson and James Ryan second row. Omani will start alongside Van der Fly, and Stander will be at number 8. It's a combination that will be key for Ireland throughout this Rugby World Cup. Conor Murray and Jonathan Sexton in the halves. Archie will start in midfield alongside Ringrose and Stockdale on the left wing, Conway on the right, and Jordan Lamar will get the nod at 15 in the place of a guy like Rob Kearney, which will be interesting to see how he can compete for that number 15 jumper throughout the Rugby World Cup. A big start here for Ireland, and a big start for their opponents as well. Scotland will be who they're up against. A lot of pressure riding on this Scottish team for today's matchup. They come into this as the second-seeded side in Pool A, but if they can pull off a huge upset here, it will go a long way to making sure they make the quarterfinals. Teams like Japan will be chopping at the bit to get a chance to play against the Scottish side, and they'll be hoping they could possibly be the ones to knock them out. With Scotland, task at hand here is to take on their Celtic rivals in Ireland. And then two have gone with a very strong lineup as well. Alan Dowell, Stuart McAnally, the captain of hooker, and WP Nell will be alongside their front row. Into the second row, Grant Gilchrist will start alongside Johnny Gray, and then there's some real power, big fellas in the back row with John Barkley at 6, Hamish Watson, very quick, agile player at 7, and Ryan Wilson will line up at number 8. Again, the keys at 9 and 10. Greg Laidlaw will lay a solid platform, and he'll take a lot of pressure, I expect, off Finn Russell at fly half. Sam Johnson will be in the midfield with Duncan Taylor, Sean Maitland on the left wing, Tommy Sieber on the right, and of course Stuart Hogg will be at fullback for the Scots as they look to start their World Cup campaign a lot better than they've done in Six Nations recently. A win versus Ireland will be a phenomenal way to do it, but can they get their World Cup off to the start that they'll dream of? So we are all set to get underway here. It's Scotland playing in the blue, and it is of course Ireland in the green. This is a huge Pool A matchup. Japan already got one win in their bank, and they'll be looking to these two sides if they can really upset it into Pool A and make their way up to the top. But for these two sides, it's all a forward pass straight away for Duncan Taylor. Greg Laidlaw delivering the ball. The player was a little bit too far forward. And these two sides are going to be the ones to battle it out for the top.
Crouch.
Ireland world #1, Scotland.
Sit.
Tough ask to really get anything from it. Calling this Pool A almost the weakest in terms of full depth throughout it. Expecting Ireland will have an easy trot through to the quarterfinals. We started to find out here today as Murray goes short. He gets it to the right-hand side. Andrew Conway is taken in a good tackle from Sean Maitland, putting him straight to touch. And the starts that Scotland would have definitely wanted. Turning over that ball, a poor one phase there from Ireland. Here's the line out. It's McAnally to the back. A nicely ball down from Watson. They find out to Duncan Taylor, who's running hard at two defenders. Dummings down in the pass away. It's a nice ball to Tommy Seymour too. He's got to Porter Johnson. Little gun run the goal, but it'll go dead and beat them all. Bit of excitement there on the right-hand side. Sam Johnson feeding off Duncan Taylor, looking for the work of Tommy Seymour, just a little bit too heavy on the kick, and a surprise to see Scotland getting the first real opportunity. Sexton from the 22 dropout. We're about 10 minutes into the game, and Greg Laidlaw has it on halfway for Scotland. He fires it wide. Here's another chance. Johnson out to Taylor. He's got numbers with him as well. It's Finn Russell. Can he link up? No, he goes high. Big kick. Taylor's there. Russell's there. There's a few Irishmen there as well. It's a beautiful ball to Seymour. And Tommy Seymour will dot down for Scotland. And they take the lead over Ireland. Who saw this start coming? A dominant opening stanza from the Scots, who are happy to go off the boot. A little grubber early, now they go to the sky, and Finn Russell, perfect work from the Scottish fly half. It was a dangerous ball here, right on the goal line, as pinpoint as you could ever want. Lamar was there, and he had support there of James Ryan as well. You'd expect the lock would be one of the first to get up for that high ball, but he was out-jumped by this man, Finn Russell. And what a start by Scotland. Here's the conversion. Way out on the right-hand side, and that is a perfect shot at goal from Finn Russell. Try, assist, line breaks, he's doing it all. And Scotland surprising early to lead 7-0 over Ireland. Sexton's back to halfway, and a bit of a surprise on his hands here as the Scots are fired up. Did not have much of the ball early, one real phase, and went straight to touch from Ireland. Now they're back on the defensive work again as it's taken in on the 10-metre line. Laidlaw goes away to Watson, who's knocked it on. It's picked up from Furlong. Does a good job too. Gets it out wide to Conway. Andrew Conway down the right-hand side. One to beat and Hogg on the 22, but Stuart Hogg makes a good tackle. But Ireland charging forward now, just short of the 22 to Sexton. Short side, didn't want it. Fires back to the left. There's a bit of a nothing run there from Ian Henderson. He's kind of just about tackled himself. Ringrose, pick and go from the outside centre, just caught, scragged to the ground as Scotland get over the ball. They charge over it as well, turn it over, back to Finn Russell, and he plays territory, a deep kick. Jordan Lamar finds it down there for him, he takes on the defender, not willing to find support. And a good piece of defensive chasing there by Scotland. Ken Healy, and there's another chance here for Andrew Conway, breaking the line again, and Cy Hogg, and it'll be all the way. Andrew Conway with a brilliant shimmy past the fullback, and the pace from the right wing puts Conway in to put Ireland in the game. That's all it takes. One piece of brilliance, and Conway scores for Ireland. Well, he took on Hogg about 2 or 3 times already. This time, he was too good for him. If you don't succeed, Andrew Conway, he will try again. Just a little shimmy, looked like he was going to take him on the outside, pivots back to the inside on the left. And Hogg just could not get the pace into him in time. And Conway doing brilliant work to get his team back in this game, 7-5. Kick to come now from Sexton. How will these goal kickers all fare in Japan? That looks nice from Sexton. Wasn't a tough kick. He's an expert goal kicker as well. And the extra 2 is added. Ireland and Scotland all tied up at 7-7 here on day 3 of the Rugby World Cup. We've seen moments of brilliance. This man, Finn Russell, did it early for Scotland. Now Andrew Conway replies for Ireland. We are over halfway through the first half, and we are all tied up as a high tackle. Greg Laidlaw going up very high on Bundy Archie. Gives away a poor penalty. That would be a very easy exit here for Sexton and Ireland. This will get them into the Scottish half. It's going to go out. No, it's not. Big mistake there. And Tommy Seymour has just hacked this downfield. And it's claimed there at the back. And Sexton finds a great ball wide for Conway, who wants another go. Support inside from Conway. And Henderson to the line. Big chase here. Coming into him. And it's a good chase from Laidlaw. And who else was there? Tommy Seymour. Switching wings almost. Come inside. Big ball and try. It's CJ Stander. Stander hits again, and Ireland take the lead. Right under the sticks, couldn't ask for any better. The chase brilliantly. It was Laidlaw and it was Tommy Seymour. Maitland was there as well. Hogg was too, but a beautiful little pivoting inside ball. And hard work from Stockdale, it looks like, who's come rumbling in. There it is, Stockdale indeed, takes a short ball from Murray, and he goes to the right hand side of the breakdown, then fires back. A brilliant ball too to CJ Stander. Ireland take the lead so quickly after they were behind. Conversion right out in front, no problems at all there. And Sexton adds another couple, it's 14-7. Early jitters from Ireland have been put to bed now as they lead 14 points to 7. We're in the last 10 minutes too before the half-time break. Finn Russell puts a high one up to the left side. It's a great kick too, just a little touch too deep. Hamish Watson's made a great tackle. Duncan Taylor's got on the left side. Sean Maitland inside the 22. Taylor in support back to Russell. Russell dummies. Oh, he's put a little cover kick through. The chase is on, but it beats them all into the end goal and dead. Scotland not afraid to put in little deft chips and kicks. And it is proving to be troublesome for the Irish. But so far, it hasn't rewarded them with any points. 5 minutes to go till the break. Sexton, a little short one. He finds the grass as well. Very good kick. Now it's there for Tommy Seymour, who drives, trying to replicate some brilliant work, but he's going to get turned over. And it's back there for Stockdale, who's given it back and a knock on. Trying to get it away was Conor Murray. And Sexton, who's dropped the bill. Gilchrist now with the advantage on the side. Seymour once more. Back on Russell. Russell on the 22. He's really hard in support now. Could be a turnover, which we'll see us go back for the knock on. Murray and Sexton normally very, very composed under pressure that time. Not so much in the era. There's another chance for Scotland. Heading into half-time. Here is the feed from Laidlaw. Waiting for it. Ryan Wilson at the back. It's a very solid scrum. Neither side going anywhere there. Russell gets it on the left side. Good ball. He takes out two defenders. Johnson to Duncan Taylor. Looks him on the top. Oh, that's wasteful. Very wasteful. Lamar gets it in easily. And Conor Murray hacks this into touch. One bounce and over the sideline. That was an interesting play from Scotland. The wrong time to play it. Easily dealt with by Jordan Lamar at the back. And that hits the two teams to the sheds. 14-7 the score. Ireland leading at half-time over Scotland. Very, very even matchup. 54-46 possession to Ireland. Territory to Scotland. Couple of handing errors by the Scots is letting them down, but they're looking good at points. 5 line breaks to 3. They are looking the more dangerous team. Ireland making do with the little chances they've created so far. But the second half is still a lot of rugby to be played. Ireland lead though, 14-7, taking those chances from the first 40 minutes. Back underway we go. Sexton, high to the right. Oh, beautifully taken from tight furlong. Excellent work by the tight end prop. But he's a bit ill-supported here and it's turned over. How ironic that it is. The WP now the tight end for Scotland, who plays scrum half and turns it back the other way. Now Ireland looking to run it back, and it's Josh van der Fly who sets it up on the 22. Slow ball from Ian Henderson. Back to Sexton, who's hit this down the middle of the park. Just over a shade of halfway. And running back is Maitland, who gets a good job. He's got the player for offside. His pass to Hamish Watson has been knocked on, so he will go back for the offside. The kick chase, almost too good there from Peter O'Mahony, and you'd imagine this will be 3 points in the bank for the Scots, surely. No, they're not going for it. Stuart McAnally has gone for the corner, and Finn Russell obliges with a very nice kick as well. Great attacking chance now for Scotland. 10 metres or so out. Can they do some set-piece brilliance here? McAnally will throw it, just hits Watson at the back, and they set up a ball. Side to Balen, a Barkley goes for a bit of run, great offload there to Gilchrist. Inside it goes beautifully in support of McAnally. Second row is in hooker. Little backyard trick there. Now they look out wide and Duncan Taylor will score. Sucked in the defence with a tight 5 and then pushed it out wide, and Duncan Taylor scores unopposed out wide. Again, Seymour's wing. That's the productive way. And you see the big boys. Here was Barkley. He delivered the ball beautifully to Taylor. Seymour completely unmarked. But that was the final ditch of it. Great work from Gilchrist and McAnally. they sucked in all the Irish defenders. Made them think they're going to stay tight. They left alone those wide attackers. And they paid the price as well. Duncan Taylor being very impressive today for Scotland. Chance to tie it all back up here. 14-12. Finn Russell. Oh, he delicately just places that between the uprights. Very nice kick there from Russell. And we are all tied up yet again. 14-all is the scoreline. Into the second half, Ireland and Scotland still not able to be separated. 52 minutes gone. And a moment of magic will be required from one of these two sides as we continue on in this Day 3 Pool A Rugby World Cup matchup. McInerney goes to the left side to Finn Russell, who bulldozes straight over the top of Andrew Conway. Blockbusting run there. Now into the midfield they go, and Hamish Watson bulldozes way over halfway. Waiting for it is Barkley. Stops it back, McInerney does well, and Laidlaw kicking for the corner. This could be a bit too easy to read. And Sean Lamar goes long and beautifully positioned kick as well. One bounce just over halfway. And clearing their line very, very nicely. Scotland now back inside their own half by a whisker. McInerney to feed. Goes to the back and it's lost. Butterfly getting up very nicely for Ireland. And Archie runs rampant in midfield. Numbers out wide, they want to use them. Sexton again gets it to Conway. One-on-one with Hogg, and Hogg makes them pay this time. The support piles on in. Stander goes left side. Is this a drop goal attempt? I think it might be. It's going to fall short. And Finn Russell claims it just before the sticks. It thumbs down to halfway. Ireland looking very strong now as this match wears on. Over the hour mark as Scotland are attacking straight big. Barkley goes through. John Barkley looking left side. Support from Wilson. There is Johnson as well as Sean Maitland. He'll go all the way. Wheels for days is Sean Maitland. And that is an explosive finish created from some beautiful passing in the back line. Sam Johnson, the culprit. And a beautiful finish as well from Sean Maitland. It looked like they had it covered. Just that one extra man proved the difference. Conor Murray, Andrew Conway, they were the two marking the three, and a perfect use of the numbers by Scotland. They take the game back into their grasp, and they look very impressive, weathering a pretty big storm from the Irish as this game has worn on. They haven't done much recently, especially in the second half, but they've struck back very well there. And this game is getting to the latter stages now. Just 14 minutes to go, and this conversion could make it 21. It's off the upright. Oh, that has left the door wide ajar now for Ireland. 19-14, Finn Russell off the uprights. And that is a very, very concerning miss for Scotland. 5-point lead only. And up goes Conor Murray, drags them beautifully. Support from Ringrose is there. He looks left, but goes at the bottom floor instead. They go back to centre field, and a try for James Ryan. Straight hit back and straight under the sticks. It's 19-all kick to come, and you can guarantee Sexton will not miss this. Well, that is an absolutely instant reply from the Irish. Beautiful work when it looked like they were going to pivot into the corner and really nail that area. They've turned it back the other way. Conor Murray, brilliant. Great offload as well. And Gary Ringrose doing what he does best, under flyer, spotting the hole. And Ryan goes straight through, right under the sticks. And this is an easy kick too. It's not a sideline conversion. It's no pressure really from right in front for Sexton. He'll give Ireland the lead, and with just 10 minutes to play, that could be all they need. 2-point lead to Ireland. And can they close this one out? You'd put money on it that they would. But the Rugby World Cup does funny things. What will we see in this final 10 minutes? Blockbuster matchup so far. 21-19. Ireland lead by a whisker, and we are back underway. And let's take from Peter O'Mahony inside his own half, and Scotland pile on into that breakdown, but they don't quite get the ball back. Left side for Ireland. Under 5. They change tricks about 4 or 5 times for Sexton. Hits straight up the middle. On their own 10-metre line, do they kick or do they hold on to the ball? They've lost it. They've completely lost it. Gilchrist has it. Duncan Taylor out wide. Tommy Seymour. He dummies past one. Up against Lamar, and the back he goes. Very dangerous tonight is Tommy Seymour. Taylor, quick to play scrum half. Finn Russell, dummying. Sam Johnson out wide. Big chance back at Ellie. Ellie goes to Johnny Gray. Stabs. He should have gone to Maitland. Maitland was unmarked. The try was there to be scored for Scotland. Laidlaw, McAnally, the captain again. Gray, and so Border Johnson. They keep it wide to Watson. 10 metres out, Scotland. A minute to play. McAnally, the captain, pricks and goes. 5 metres short now. Scotland with a chance for a major upset. Russell, away to Barkley, out wide. WP now. Try. Bozza goes, and this will be a Scottish victory. First upset of the Rugby World Cup, you've got to call it that. The tight head prop, WP Nell, scores for Scotland. And he had numbers out wide if he wanted them as well. He really did put the confidence in his own ability and just bulldozed over the line. Scotland, where has this come from? Barkley did very well. Nell, perfectly positioned in the tackle of Jacob Stockdale. They couldn't stop him. Finn Russell will have the final say, as irrelevant as it will be, because his team has won 24-21. Russell from the right-hand side, just delicately again, places it over. And Scotland, you can cue the celebrations right about now. Scotland upset in the Rugby World Cup 2019. They have defeated Ireland, and the world number 1 has gone down in the opening clash of the Rugby World Cup. Who would have seen this coming? We've seen some almost victories. The Fijians, the Russians, they all did well on the opening couple of days, but none got the result quite like Scotland have. 4 tries to 3. It was a try for James Ryan, CJ Stander, and Andrew Conway, all converted from Johnny Sexton. But the other way, Tommy Seymour, Duncan Taylor, Sean Maitland, and of course, WP Nell, 3 out of 4 from the tee from Finn Russell, almost cost them. It was enough in the end. Full-time stats, Scotland again just up on possession and really did change the game territorially. 61-39, and they were the much more dangerous side throughout this matchup. They really fell asleep after half-time, and Ireland looked like they would take this one away. But a strong finish from the Scots, and they take away this opening big upset of the Rugby World Cup. And Pool A is just being tipped on its head. That is me for today's match of the day from day 3 of the Rugby World Cup. We'll be back in for day 4 and throughout the whole tournament we will be going on. Thank you for tuning and watching. Hope you enjoyed the matchups, and for you out there who thought this was the actual match, I know you wouldn't have waited right to the end, but you are idiots. That is it. We are done, and I'll see you all next time tomorrow. Big game again from the Rugby World Cup. Until then though, thanks for tuning and watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care.